What is a parent? Could you not believe you had to explain to another parent? My daughter Ashley threw a complete tantrum when she found out I pay her brother Brandon $25 an hour to work construction with me, while she makes $15 at her cashier job. The family drama that followed almost destroyed my marriage. Both my college kids live at home rent-free. I pay their tuition, bought them cars, cover insurance, everything except their personal spending money. Ashley works part-time standing at self-checkout machines. Brandon works with me doing dangerous roofing work, hauling 60-pound shingle bundles up ladders in 95-degree heat. The chaos started when Brandon bought his girlfriend a new iPhone and mentioned taking her to some fancy steakhouse. Ashley immediately interrogated him about where he got that kind of money. "Dad pays me $25 an hour for construction work," he said casually. Ashley lost her absolute mind. $25? I make 15 standing around scanning barcodes. This is completely unfair. For a solid week, she turned our house into a war zone, screaming matches at dinner, slamming doors, posting dramatic Instagram stories about family favoritism and gender discrimination. "Fine," I finally said. "Come work with us. Do Brandon's exact job, get his exact pay." Ashley showed up the first day in designer leggings and a crop top. Within 2 hours, she was having a complete meltdown. "These shingles weigh like 1,000,000 pounds. My nails are getting ruined. It's too hot. This is literally slave labor." She quit before lunch, crying in the truck about how inhumane construction work was. That night at dinner, she made her demand. "You should just pay me the difference. Like, give me an extra $10 an hour at my current job to make it fair." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. "Ashley, you lasted 4 hours doing actual work. You want me to pay you construction wages to scan groceries?" My wife Jennifer immediately jumped in. "Maybe you could create an easier job for her at the company, like cleaning up around the site or organizing tools. That's minimum wage work, not $25 an hour work," I said firmly. Jennifer's face went red. "So you're saying our daughter isn't worth the same as our son?" "I'm saying equal pay requires equal work. Ashley wants Brandon's paycheck without Brandon's effort." The war escalated from there. Jennifer started making dinner before Brandon and I got home, eating with Ashley while we were still working. She'd be asleep by the time we returned, even though it was only 6 p.m. Ashley began this passive-aggressive campaign, leaving articles about workplace equality on my desk and sending me TikToks about toxic fathers who play favorites. The final straw came when Jennifer suggested I just lie to Brandon about Ashley's pay rate. "Give her $25 an hour for her cashier job, but don't tell Brandon. What he doesn't know won't hurt him." "You want me to secretly overpay one kid and lie to the other? That's your solution? I want you to treat your children equally instead of punishing Ashley for being a woman." I offered her the exact same job. She chose not to do it. Jennifer grabbed her purse and stormed out. "I'm staying at my sister's until you figure out how to be a fair father." 3 days later, she came home with Ashley, both armed with printed articles about gender pay gaps and workplace discrimination. They'd apparently spent the weekend researching how to prove I was being sexist. "Dad," Ashley announced dramatically, "I've decided to file a complaint with the Department of Labor about unequal family employment practices." I stared at my 20-year-old daughter, threatening to report her own father for paying different rates for completely different jobs. "You know what? File it. Explain to them how I offered you identical work for identical pay, and you quit after 4 hours because it was too hard." Ashley's confidence cracked slightly. That's not the point. That's exactly the point. You want Brandon's money without Brandon's work. Life doesn't work that way. Jennifer hasn't spoken to me in a week. Ashley is still posting cryptic social media messages about family trauma.